Hey lovelies, you're welcome back to Reviews and Recaps. Today I want to talk about two things in relation to Married to Medicine. The first thing I want to talk about is Dr. Heavenly's husband being exposed for having mixed side babies. We've already heard rumors about him allegedly cheating on Dr. Heavenly. So I guess this is an extension of what the rumors are in relation to that. We're going to talk about it. Then also I want to talk a little bit about Dr. Heavenly calling out that security did not come to save her. That I find funny, but I'm going to get into it in a second. If you're new to this channel, you're welcome. Thank you very much for hanging with us. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already and tap that bell button right next to it so you know every single time that I post. And everyone, please like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below. Now let's get into today's video. Everything I say in this video is alleged for entertainment purposes, in my opinion. All right, now let's get into it. Do you guys remember the whole argument well, to be fair, I don't know where you would be if you forgot, but I'm going to remind you. Do you guys remember how Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Contessa got into it in the last episode? One of the things that Contessa brought up, and I don't think is being talked about enough, is that Dr. Damon Daddy is a cheat. And I'm like, okay, I thought again, and I remembered this isn't the first time we've heard that. We've heard that. Remember, Mariah, should I bring the receipts? Should I bring the receipt? Do you guys remember that? Mariah swears up and down that she had the receipts. She just chose not to bring the receipts because Dr. Damon Daddy approached her allegedly and told her to lay off and basically practically begged her. And in the bid to not try to embarrass him, because he hasn't done anything directly wrong to her, she let it go. But it sounds like she had the receipts. Now, my question is, now that time has passed, will Mariah bring the receipts or not? I guess my question then is, does Contessa now have those same receipts, or are these receipts from someone else? That is what I'm trying to figure out. So someone needs to interview Dr. Contessa like yesterday, ASAP, to find out, do you have the receipts? And if you guys remember with the Mariah thing, Mariah was alleging that she's going to expose the type of women Dr. Damon actually likes, which makes it seem that Dr. Damon clearly don't be liking women like Heavenly. So it's like there must be like a stark contrast. So when Contessa said mixed babies, that is very specific. I was thinking, oh, does that mean that Dr. Damon likes white girls? And that's what Mariah was trying to tell us all along. I honestly believe where there is smoke, there is fire. Do you guys also remember that Sweet Tea swears up and down that Heavenly told her that she believed that Mariah had receipts? And that she was scared when Mariah was saying, should she bring the receipts? So it sounds like everybody in their community allegedly maybe perhaps knows that Dr. Damon be swinging somewhere, but nobody's going to say anything. I think what is so frustrating is nobody really wants to expose Dr. Damon, which is a good thing, right? But I feel like because of how Dr. Heavenly behaves, it makes it so hard to retaliate because Dr. Damon does not necessarily always behave in that way to other people. So people kind of respect him and don't want to go as low. But with Heavenly and the way Heavenly behaves, it's hard to not want to go as low as you can go because Dr. Heavenly goes lower than hell if possible. I feel like her name is a stark contrast from who she is. Like, I don't think heaven should be part of what I would describe Heavenly as. I wouldn't think heaven when I think Heavenly. So I just think that name is terrible. I don't know if she's intentionally trying to work against that name, but she definitely is working against that name. Like most people, right? When they have like certain names, they actually behave like their names. But Dr. Heavenly is the complete opposite. And that is so worrying. I've never encountered anybody who had a nice name that meant something, I was behaving in the complete opposite manner, except Heavenly. I feel like it's only a matter of time. If he's really stepping out and doing stuff, it's only a matter of time before it comes out. I don't think it can stay hidden forever, especially because of the way Dr. Heavenly is constantly running her mouth. I would give her a word of advice. If you know that there's a potential that something is true, then why are you out here coming at the women the way you come at them? Because one day someone is going to flip and bring and spill all the tea. It's only a matter of time. So if I were Heavenly, I would keep my mouth shut and act decent enough so nobody feels the need to try to expose Mr. Damon. But yeah, that's just what I think. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Now let's move on to what Dr. Heavenly had to say about Dr. Contessa. So you guys know, of course, Dr. Heavenly was clearly very bothered. You could tell from the fact that her boobs were like falling out and the way she was behaving. It was clear that Dr. Contessa definitely got her riled all the way up. But when she was talking about the episode, she said that she feels like it was the best episode ever. It was fun, it was funny, it was dramatic, and that, you know, it was giving all the good stuff. It was like a good mix. And she basically was giving Dr. Contessa some credit by saying that she was being real and raw, even though she felt like she was lying most of the time. I'm like, sis, what was she lying about? Clarify. Tell us, confirm to us that he does not have a baby out there or mixed babies out there. That's what we would try. That's what we would want to know. Okay? So don't give us some vague thing about, oh, well, she was lying about most of it. What was she lying about? You seem to be very vocal about everything but that. So how about you give us the tea? Give us the real. Let's know what exactly she's lying about. Give us the first thing she said that was a lie. Boom. Second thing she said that was a lie. Give it to us. You can't be out here saying she was lying most of the time and not tell us what it is she was lying about. So I don't believe you, Heavenly, in my opinion. She also talked about Contessa looking like a dang fool in the photo shoot. Now, I like Contessa, but I feel like that wig was not doing anything for her. I did not like it at all. Yeah, I'm not feeling it at all. Now, I will say Heavenly also talks about Contessa's body and that she feels like she's all bones and she's even thinner than Dr. Jackie now. Now, to be fair, a lot of people have been commenting on Dr. Contessa's weight, but I know better than to talk about a woman's weight because sometimes these things fluctuate. And also, we can see what happened to Chad when everyone was talking about his weight only for him to pass on. So we don't talk about nobody's weight over here. But if she is, I just hope she's feeling good. And yeah, that's her weight. That's her prerogative. It is what it is. Heavenly did say something that I thought was interesting. She feels like until Dr. Contessa decides to bring back Scott and talk about Scott on the show, they're not going to make her a full-time cast member. I agree. I feel like the only way they're going to make her a cast member is if she brings him. But I don't think that he's going to behave right. You know how there's some people that you can bring on and say to him, yo, we're not having no arguments on camera. You need to be on your best behavior. The problem with that kind of man is he doesn't know how to keep it together. He doesn't know how to be on his best behavior. He doesn't watch what he says. He just gets around the guys and just spews nonsense. The problem with that is you have this issue. I personally, to an extent, agree with Heavenly that at some point, she needs to look directly at her husband. It feels like she's focusing on Heavenly, but Scott was the one behaving crazy to begin with. Even besides Heavenly, I know I talked about Scott, right? So I just feel like the way he was moving was toxic, was terrible. So yes, you can say Heavenly is my friend. She shouldn't have said anything. And okay, fair enough. She's your friend. You expect loyalty. That's fair enough. I agree because I'm a loyal person. I understand that. But at the same time, she has a toxic relationship. That's just the reality. I don't know if it's gotten better. I don't know if they've done counseling, but the relationship was toxic when it was shown on our screens. So I don't think my opinion is going to change. I don't think Dr. Heavenly's opinion is going to change about that. And I don't think it has to change. The only thing I think Dr. Heavenly needs to apologize for is talking about her friend, betraying the confidence and talking about her friend's marriage in that way. That is it. But what she says, in reality, I personally believe that Contessa is in a verbally abusive relationship. The way Dr. Scott talks to her and they talk to each other is terrible. So yes, I'm with Heavenly on that. I can't say I'm with Heavenly on a lot of things, but I will say I'm with Heavenly on that one. Heavenly was also not feeling the fact that security didn't come ASAP. Security was not coming up ASAP. But my thing is, you said so much stuff. If you're going to say stuff, then you have to be ready. Like, you cannot say all of the things that you said and not expect to hopefully get popped in the mouth. We're out here talking about someone's mama that has passed on. You don't know how the person is going to react. Not everyone is going to fight words with words. Sometimes people want to square up. And I don't blame anyone who decides that they want to square up because you went too far. So I'm just going to say that. And I personally don't like people that hide behind security. You talked all that mess and now you want to run behind security to be protected like a little girl. So I'm not here for it. But I guess at least she knows her limit. She knows that Dr. Contessa will pop her in the mouth and she will be out here on the floor looking like a dang mess. But anyways, that is all I have to talk to you guys about today. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share, hit that subscribe button and tap that bell button right next to it so you know every single time that I post. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye.